Few figures in history have left as vast and disturbing a legacy as Adolf Hitler, the infamous Führer of Nazi Germany. A man whose actions catalyzed World War II, orchestrated the Holocaust, and reshaped the geopolitical landscape. His influence was not just profound, but cataclysmic, altering the course of human history. The magnitude of Hitler's actions and their enduring effects are still felt today, rippling through time. His life and actions continue to be studied and analyzed, making him one of the most consequential figures of the 20th century. Adolf Hitler, born in Braunau am Inn, Austria in 1889, was not always the infamous dictator we know him as today. His early life was marked by a series of struggles and challenges that would influence his future ideologies. His family background was a mix of modest means and high aspirations. His father, Alois Hitler, was a stern and volatile man who wanted his son to follow in his civil service footsteps. His mother, Clara Polzel, was a gentle and nurturing woman, providing the only source of warmth in young Adolf's life. As a child, Hitler was not particularly interested in the traditional education system. His passion lay in the arts, particularly painting, a pursuit that was met with staunch opposition from his father. This conflict led to his early departure from formal education at the age of 16. Following his father's death, Hitler moved to Vienna, where he aspired to be an artist. However, his dreams were repeatedly crushed as he faced rejection from the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts twice. Life in Vienna was tough. It was during this period that he experienced poverty, lived in homeless shelters, and developed a bitter resentment towards the city's diverse population. These experiences, particularly his time in Vienna, would significantly impact his views on race, nationalism, and anti-Semitism, setting the foundation for his later political beliefs. These early experiences shaped Hitler's worldview, setting the stage for his rise to power. From a struggling artist to the leader of the Nazi Party, Hitler's rise to power is a dark chapter in world history. In the aftermath of World War I, Germany was a nation in turmoil, economically devastated and politically unstable. Amidst this chaos, a charismatic man named Adolf Hitler seized the opportunity to rise to power. Initially, Hitler was just a member of the German Workers' Party, a small political group in Munich. However, his captivating speeches and promises to restore Germany's former glory rapidly gained him a following. In 1921, Hitler became the leader of the party, which was now renamed the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or Nazi Party for short. He skillfully exploited the widespread discontent among the Germans due to the Treaty of Versailles and the economic hardships of the Great Depression. Hitler propagated the idea of racial purity and blamed Jews and communists for Germany's woes, playing on the fears and prejudices of the masses. In 1923, Hitler tried to seize power through a failed coup known as the Beer Hall Putsch, but this setback didn't deter him. Instead, he used his trial as a platform to propagate his ideas, gaining even more popularity. After his release from prison, Hitler continued to build his political base, and by 1933, he was appointed as the Chancellor of Germany. With the establishment of the totalitarian Nazi regime, Hitler's rise to power was complete. His regime would go on to commit some of the most horrific atrocities in human history. In 1933, Hitler became the Chancellor of Germany, marking the beginning of a dark era in world history. Adolf Hitler's life and actions have left an indelible imprint on world history. With this thought in mind, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've discussed today. We began with Hitler's early life, a period marked by struggle and hardship. Born in late 19th century Austria, he was a dreamer with aspirations of becoming an artist. His life took a dramatic turn, however, when he discovered the power of political ideology and the potential it held for manipulation and control. This newfound understanding paved the way for Hitler's rise to power. Through a combination of charisma, propaganda, and fear tactics, he managed to transform the National Socialist German Workers' Party into a formidable political force. Eventually, he became Chancellor of Germany and later the Führer, leading his country into the devastating Second World War. His actions during this period, marked by atrocities and human rights abuses, have left a lasting impact on the world. The horrors of the Holocaust remain a stark reminder of the depths humanity can sink to under the sway of destructive ideologies. Understanding this history is essential. It serves as a stark reminder of the dangerous power of ideology and the consequences of unchecked ambition and authoritarianism. Knowledge of the past can guide us in preventing the repetition of such atrocities in the future. As we look back on the life of Adolf Hitler, we are reminded of the dangerous power of ideology and the importance of vigilance in the face of tyranny.